Ever wondered what happens when ethics and education are mixed together? Look no further. Sit back and enjoy the video. Ethics and education are broad mixes for learning experiences intended to guide students in ethical development, whether in the form of greater ethical awareness and understanding, or in terms of elevating motivation for moral conduct. Problems faced by higher education institutions in the field of ethical education include the undersupply of adequate and proper tools, expertise and conveyance to incorporate ethical disciplines into practices in a learning environment, rather than the absence in knowledge or urgency for ethics. Universities have to transition from being past ivory towers to being genuine spaces of harmony, inclusiveness and access. 21st century learning needs to help and lead students to familiarize themselves with being human, responsible and at liberty to think, innovate and construct their own destiny. In this video, we will study and identify the issues that provoke organizational ethical obstacles in regards to education. We will start with a local case in regards to abolished streaming systems in secondary schools, then take on a different scale that is a case from France, by Etienne Klein, and end with effective recommendations. In order to tackle issues under ethics and education, we must first band together and carry each of our counterparts within the system. Understanding and relaying the message is the first step, followed by concrete practices. From the perspective of Malaysia, we recognized an issue within the education system itself where in previous years only 2 streams were available for higher secondary learning, that is science or arts. This causes discriminatory comments where the general perception people have on students from the science stream is that they are more superior than students from the arts stream. Disengaging this allows less room for flawed remarks and less students involuntarily register subjects that do not interest them. As former Minister and Deputy Minister, Dr. Mas Zalim Malik and Mrs. Teo Ni Ching both realized fairness and content within the younger generation. They practiced utilitarianism, theory of rights, unconditional human rights and theory of justice. We then progressed and magnified a case from France concentrated on plagiarism. Etienne Klein allegedly exploited various authors and plagiarized their work into his publications. He justified his actions by arguing that he was careless and had oversights. To this day, there is not any news updating this case. He seems to be unaffected and immune to the claims. This case involves concepts from deontology, teleological ethics, utilitarianism and cultural relativism. Here are ways to solve ethical problem. Professor Dr. Asma Ismail said balance between knowledge and character is imperative in students of the future, and our education system should provide a better learning space and experience to help survival in the cutting-edge world. We're more aware of ethical issues faced by systems. Thank you and see you soon.